What's going on, guys? I am Ryan here with Michigan Storm Chasers. Gonna give a quick update in regards to our end of the week in terms of our temperatures and rain forecast, but also some news we've been talking about and hearing about across social media about perhaps a winter storm incoming for around the 20th of November. We'll go ahead and break it down what's true, what's not true, all within this video. We'll try to keep it short as well. So, starting with our temperatures here. I want to talk about this cool down we've been looking at for about the 20th of November. Still on par here, but before we get to that point, we're going to be in the upper 40s and low 50s across much of the state. Of course, if you're up in the UP or by a lake, you are likely going to be a little bit cooler than these temperatures show. But otherwise, we're looking at nice temperatures, certified fall, right about average or so, 45 to 50 is right about average for this time of year. But looking at the long term, we're going to warm up into the weekend. We consider mid 50s, perhaps upper 50s, a warm up, maybe 60 in spots. Not going to rule that out just yet, but that is going to be our last, likely our last little bit of a warm up here for the year. Although it could be looking a little bit warmer to start the December time frame. So we're going to keep an eye on that. So overall, good temperature week. In terms of rainfall, we are looking at two systems here. First one comes on Thursday, Wednesday night into Thursday. We're looking at this system moving up into the state. It's going to overspread the entire state, and it's going to dump about a quarter inch, half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch in some spots. Should be good, nice, moderate rain. No thunder, no severe weather is expected with this. It's just going to be a nice, steady rain throughout Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. That should clear the state by about Friday, early Friday morning there, leaving us with just some lake effect showers up in the UP perhaps. Now, next system that we're looking at is on the Monday timetable here, in particular Monday night into Tuesday. And that is a system to watch for some snow showers. And yes, I said the S word, but this is where I'm going to stop things and go. Number one thing we're going to be pinpointing here is there is a lot of Midwest weather accounts and pages on Facebook and Twitter and all over the place sharing raw model data saying we're going to get a big snowstorm. And I want to pump the brakes on that just a bit. So, number one reason is because models this far out are highly inaccurate. The idea of a system coming through is a good idea. I think we're going to have a system around that time frame. But how warm is it going to be? What is the exact track of this storm system? So many variables go into this, and those are often best forecasted in a 3-day period. And here's why. When these pieces of energy come on shore, right now, this energy is off in the ocean, so we can't sample it. So when this piece of energy system moves onto land, we can send balloons up and they return data that can be inputted into models. That usually happens around that 3-day period, 72 hours before it happens. So until we get to that point in terms of snow amounts and the exact track of the system, I do not think it is very wise to push information out there advertising a major winter storm. Is it possible we could see snow in the Midwest? Absolutely. Is it likely we're going to get a foot of snow here in Michigan? I think the odds of that happening are quite slim. So I will say the time frame to watch continues to be November 20th or around that time frame. And that's going to be for the pretty much the entire Midwest. Could be from Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. It could be anywhere in the Midwest. But right now, our temperatures, going back to the temperature map here, for that time frame, 37, 34, and 34. So we want snow. We want to get a little bit cooler than that. So that's a big limiting factor as well. Low temperatures here are just below freezing, 30 and 31, if this model's correct. But overall, I want to see a much cooler pattern before we start talking significant snow amounts. And also to consider as well, our soil temperatures matter too, because if snow hits that, it's going to melt if it's warmer than, freezing. So overall, the odds that we get accumulating snowfall that's meaningful are quite slim. But I will say the chances that we get some snow out of this are kind of high. I'd say it's a pretty high chance we get some snow showers. Now, make that correlation or make the difference there. Snow showers do not automatically mean accumulation. So overall, just to go through the system here, just to give you guys the idea, the GFS model here shows a little pressure. It's going to start as rain, but on the back side of this is snow. Where that sets up is going to matter if that is cold enough for snow, assuming it is cold. That looks to be well off to our west currently on both the deterministic runs, which is the single runs of models, but also the ensembles when it's ran over and over. But I will say with the ensemble models, the idea of lake effect snow showers kicking up here, are definitely a possibility. And this is why the winds, when this low pressure moves off to our east, the winds will turn out of the northwest or westerly. And when you combine that cooler air with our warmer lake waters, we can get lake effect snow showers. And that is where we're getting our idea that we could, in fact, get some snow showers for our state. If it's going to amount to much, we'll let you guys know. But right now, being 10 days away, it is highly, highly inaccurate to post raw model data. We avoid it here, but we will keep you guys updated as the system does look to move through. It's just way too early to tell if it's going to be snow, rain, what the exact track is, all those details. It's far too early. So all I'm going to say here is just be careful where you get information from, who you trust. It matters. Make sure you trust or follow trusted sources and avoid the hype share, as it's going to be a thing this winter, unfortunately, through TikTok and Facebook and Twitter. It's going to unfortunately happen. Just be careful where you get information from and follow trusted sources. We'll keep you guys updated. Stay tuned to the pages. We'll keep you guys informed as much as possible. I'll catch you guys later this week for another update video.